Hello and welcome to our Christian Faith Assembly. My name is Mark and we are going to think about another big question today. And here it is. Who will be king forever? Now, you might not have heard that question before, but let me tell you, it is a super big one. And it has something to do with Christmas. It's got something to do with Christmas. Wow. Who will be king forever? Now, to answer that question, we're going to have to go back to a man named Daniel. Do you remember him? He was the man that got captured. The king tried to turn him into a Babylonian pirate. And then he was, later in life, thrown into a lion's den, but he kept believing in God all the way through that. Now, one day, he was sleeping and he had a dream. But before we get to what he dreamed about, we've got a challenge. I'm going to show you a picture and you've got to tell me very simply, what is the name of the animal? But you only get one guess, okay? Okay, here's your first picture. Oh, I forgot to say, I blocked some bits out of it. Here's the picture. You got it yet? Have another bit of an extra clue. What about now? Who thinks they've got it now? Okay, you think you've all got it now? Yep, it is a cow. All right, next one. What is this? Here's your next clue. Here's your next clue. Remember, you've only got one guess. You think you've got it now? It is a giraffe. Third one. Here we go. There's definitely some grass in this one, but that's not an animal. What about now? You got it yet? I think you've probably got this one. It's a rabbit. Great, now this is the last one, and it might well actually be the easiest one of all. Here it is. Think you've got it now? You might be saying bird, but you know, what type of bird? Okay, you think you've all got it? Oh, you think it's all that, do you? Okay. Well, it is an eagle lion. Oh, you've never come across an eagle lion before? Now that will make sense when we think about Daniel's dream. Daniel had one of those strange dreams. Have you ever had a strange dream? And actually, at the beginning of Daniel's dream, it was a bit scary because he saw a lot of scary monsters. Monsters! And these monsters were people. Have any of you ever heard of Horrible Histories? It's a children's program. I actually think it's brilliant. I'd still watch it today. It's so good. Horrible Histories. If you ever watch Horrible Histories, you'll know that there are a lot of scary people, bad people in history. And Daniel was having a dream about them. He saw a big sea. And out of the sea came a leopard with 4 heads. And a big bear monster. And also a huge, terrifying animal with iron teeth and went stamping around. And he also saw the lion eagle, which we saw earlier. So he had these kind of strange monsters he was looking at. But it wasn't the only thing that Daniel saw in his dream, because Daniel also saw that there was going to be a king, a hero, who was going to come and save the day and stop the monsters. Let me tell you what happened now, and I need you to close your eyes for this bit. Okay, you ready? How many fingers am I holding up? No, I said close your eyes. God, come on. Are you ready? Let's do it. In front of you, there's a huge throne. That's a big chair where kings and queens sit. And on this throne is God. But God is so bright. There's so much light in the room. You can't see him. And there's this amazing fire coming out of the throne. It looks really powerful. Around the throne are thousands and thousands of people. Too many to count. And then one man walks up to the throne. One man. There he goes, walking step by step. He reaches the throne. And he is given from God the power to stop the monsters and become the king forever on the earth. And then the dream stops. Daniel wakes up. You can open your eyes now. It's quite a strange dream, isn't it? But actually, it's a really simple dream. Daniel is seeing that one day a man is going to come who will stop all the scary and bad things in our world, all the monsters. And that man is going to be the king forever. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to live in a world where everything is good and happy and there's never anything to be scared of? That's what Daniel is seeing. Well, this man in the dream is the man who can make a world like that for us. And you might have guessed who that man is already. It's Jesus. Now, Daniel lived 500 years before Jesus was born. 500! But Daniel, he was seeing Christmas. You know the Christmas story, don't you? Jesus is born in Bethlehem as a little baby to Mary. Some shepherds come, some wise men come. And it's very easy to think of the Christmas story like a cute little baby story. Ah! But it's not that, is it? It's much, much more than that. Christmas is about the coming of the king who would rule forever. I wonder what you love about Christmas. I love the mince pies, the Christmas trees, the advent calendars, the holidays, the presents, the seeing your family, the snow. Not that we ever get much snow. I love going to the beach. No, I don't love going to the beach. Who goes to the beach at Christmas? It's too cold. You get the picture. There's so much to be excited about at Christmas. But the best thing has got to be this. That the king was coming. The king came at Christmas. The king who Daniel saw in his dream. The king that we all need. The king we're all waiting for. Now, if Christians are right, and you have to think about that as you grow up, then Christmas is not just a really fun time. It is the most important time. Because Jesus is the king forever. And it's great news because it means we don't have to be scared anymore of all the things around in the world. Because Jesus is going to be king forever. Have a think about that, and we're going to listen, have a song together. And it's a song that actually you're allowed to shout in the middle of. Whenever you see the word hey, you can shout that. Have fun, enjoy it.
be still. And they did, and they did, and they did, because Jesus is the King, ruler over everything. Jesus is the one, promised from the Son of God. Jesus is the Lord, He's the one who coming out. Jesus, Jesus, He is the King. He is the King. He promised that 3 days after death He'd rise again. And He did, and He did, and He did, because Jesus is the King, ruler over everything. Jesus is the one, promised from the Son of God. Jesus is the Lord, He's the one you can't ignore. Jesus, Jesus, He is the King. He is the King.
Okay, I'm going to lead us in a prayer now, and you might like to join in and say amen at the end as well. Father, thank you that we've been able to think about Daniel's dream. And we know that there are scary things going on in the world, even today. Bad things. But we thank you that we can know that there is a King who will reign forever in Jesus. And He will stop all the scary things. And we thank you we can trust Him.